Hey, what's going on YouTube? Alabama Reloader here. Coming a gully washer outside. I mean, it rolled up out of nowhere. Yeah, I mean, you might be able to hear some thunder in the background. But anyway, out here at the bench, you guys can see we're making progress, right? Trying to get it cleaned up a little bit. Not too much. I'd hate for it to be like actually clean. But sorting through some of this like mountain of pulled bullets that I have from AmericanReloading.com, and I completely forgot about the last round of oh, there's some tree limbs just fell. The last order that I placed for the premium mix, the 270 premium mix stuff. Let's see, you got some of these CX bullets. These things look nice, right? Got some CX. I think there's a couple of maybe GMX in there. Those, I guess lighter red tips. Those are GMX bullets. The older solid copper or monolithic offering from Hornady. So you can see got some of those in there. Completely forgot I had those. Definitely want to shoot some of those. And then these AccuBonds, nodular AccuBonds, right? Yep, same thing. Forgot I had those. So there's that box. Let's see. These, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with these guys, right? These are either I want to say maybe they're the 145 ELDX. Stand by. I think I've looked this up before. What's the? Here we go. The 11th. By the way, it's always good to have wide variety / selection of reloading manuals. .270 Winchester. Aha, there we go. So they don't have anything in the Hornady doesn't offer anything in the 130 class. As far as, now they do have an inner bond, so there is that. Yeah, she's coming on in there. In the 145, because these were supposed to be 150 grain, right? You see that 150 grain premium mix, but Hornady does have a 145 ELDX, which would be great if that's what all of these are. I'm kind of hoping that's what they are. And then up here at the 150, have a bunch of inner bond. Let's see. They've got inner bond and SST. That's all they have at 150. So I think long and short of it is I need to actually weigh these guys and see what I have. So we could have, which I think I'm fairly certain that's the ELDX. Right? I don't think the inner bond had that dark red tip, because the inner bond is an older bonded bullet. It probably would have had more of the lighter red tip, like some of these GMXs over here, like this guy. Yeah, the inner bond, I would imagine the inner bond probably has more of that color tip to it. So I'm thinking these are 145 grain ELDX, but I got a bunch of them. Definitely going to be loading up those guys. I completely forgot I had all these sitting on the bench. Now that's a couple of different boxes. I sort of separated them out. Oh yeah, these were the SSTs. That's right. Yeah, okay. And you can see I got an absolute pile of SSTs, which I already have several anyway. Yeah, so they can just stay in that box. That's fine. probably a bunch of 140s mixed in, even though it's supposed to be 150. It's probably like a 140 to 150 grain range. And then the rest were all of these guys. So if you're wondering, because it's like 3 500 count boxes, and you're like, well, where's the rest of the bullets? It's all these, right? That's so now I'm kind of piecing it together, and I'm halfway remembering. That's 243 premium mix. Need to move that back there. So then these guys, they can go right there. These are empty, but I definitely want to load up these guys. I think if I remember right, I did weigh these, and I believe these are the heaviest out of a sort of a range of weights that I was targeting. Yeah, I wasn't being too strict in terms of, oh, you know, it's got to be within a couple of tenths of the nominal weight. That's not the approach I took. It was, I think I gave myself like maybe within a half grain, 6/10, something like that, weight, you know, discrepancy. So you can see we got enough in there to do a halfway decent test. So I need to take those and check them in, probably shoot these in the X bolt. That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably shoot all of these in the Browning X bolt. Maybe, I don't know. I might try these in the Remington 700. I'll have to see what I need to check the touch point. Yeah, I need to check the touch point on these guys and see what the measurements are. And then that'll tell me which direction I want to go. These, oh yeah, these were the solid base. This is the predecessor to the Nosler ballistic tip. So got a bunch of these as well. Those were seconds that I bought off the same guy. These are the partitions, and then this is, okay, yep, those are those terminal ascent. Yeah, check out all those terminal ascent bullets that I've got in 7mm. Those are 155s. A bunch of them too. Set those over there. Okay, so look at that. If you just move stuff, man, it makes it look a lot cleaner. How about that? All right, so that's cool on those bullets. Completely forgot I had them, so I definitely need to do some more testing with those. Now on the next round of testing for the Remington 700, that ADL, like I was saying in the video, I think I'm gonna go with these guys. These are some older Sierra Pro Hunters, right? Flat base, 130 grain. These guys. Okay. Now I just got to figure out what powder I'm going to use. I think I might go with, I'm kind of torn between H4350 and Hybrid 100V. Possibly N560, not sure. But I got several of those, so I can try those. And then I have a bunch of these guys. These are the 150 grain Spear. That'll definitely put a wallop on a deer. So Spear for the deer. All right, that's it. I mean, it's not really a, you know, instructional video, or it's not even a video of much substance. I was just kind of in the middle of trying to clean all this stuff out, found those bullets, and then I was like, oh, let me just flip on the camera, and then of course storm rolls up. So I'm about to prep some 6.5 Creedmoor brass. I've got a project coming up in this cartridge. Really excited to get back to this because I have a bunch of these 6.5 bullets that I would like to burn through, specifically these Sierras, right? Game King, those 130 hollow point boat tail Game Kings, and the 130 Game Changer, along with all those gold dots. It's a bunch of gold dots. And then these are for my buddy CW. They're not for you, CW. I'm sorry, but I know you say you like the 168 gold dot. So there you go. I got a stash of them. If you do need them though, you hit me up, right? I got a bunch of them. So if you get to the point where you need some, buddy, you just let me know. Shoot me a text. All right, that's it. That's where we're gonna leave it. Don't forget, go check out alabamareloader.com. All the fun stuff that's up on the website. Go check it out. That's where we're gonna leave it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you next time. Y'all have a good one.